Again, I'll upload a high-def picture onto the Facebook page. Again, not too much different. There's nothing you haven't seen before if you already know these belts. Again, Super Best, Pentatest, the new stuff. Tells you all the other two memories are there as well. Tells you basic functions and maximum drive, yada 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 yada. Like I said, I can upload a picture onto Facebook. So subscribe, please. And again, like all new Rider toys, everything it's in a plastic bag to protect to the thing that it's protecting it. Makes perfect sense again. So yeah, of course each memory is individually got plastic bag, and you got the memory tags, so you know the battery doesn't get dried out. So jump cut and we'll move on to the belt. Right, so first we have the main Henshin device, the double driver. Now, in terms of show accuracy, it's about the right size, exactly. However, it is not show accurate in paint. I actually took some black paint and I painted these two bits there, and these three lines painted in. It's very easy to paint. Don't know why it wasn't painted in black, but oh well. And you know, these wires of paint isn't, well, you can tell they're not wires. But overall, it's fine. Fits in the hand nicely. The Henshin thing and go whoop. But yeah, not much, doesn't do anything because it's a piece of plastic. There was a protective piece of plastic here, but much like the Decker driver, there's like a little square plastic just like little adhesive taped onto the front to protect the plastic and no scratches. Fair enough. Again, plastic belts are plastic enough. If you want to make your own belts or get one of those adult extension things, that's fine. On one side, it took one, much like the Decker driver, this sort of clips in here. This side comes off, but if you know the original belt, you know that if you want to pull this off, it makes a horrible sound. Sounds like it's breaking it. Not nice. The old driver rectifies this. I have actually both sides having buttons. Don't know why they didn't do it with this one. Because this makes it great for display because you don't need the button. You only use the buckle. You just go, oh, there you go, display, done. So anyway, yeah. Maximum drive slot, just like the original. Slots on the belt, nice and easy. Zip on, and nothing special there. Now, goes here the memories. They're nice and loud because brand new memories with full battery. And that is awesome. So yeah, cycle memory, same old. Loads of these been released. There are a few different candy toy versions. Cycle double, candy toys and gashapons. Yeah, so nothing new. The green is well green enough. Here's a special Philip one. Same color, special. Nice and bright, nice and loud. Awesome. Of course, if you know Gaia memories, you know the DX ones. The buttons are down here. One side is for Henshin. For those who don't know, most people should know if they're watching this. Yeah, the memories have a time thing. Golden tip and silver tips go together, so you know they have a different sequence, so they match because they're just timed differently. Candy toys is only one button, which works in the belt because the belt pushes down the front button when the whole thing's been put in. DX ones, you have the Henshin thing, and that one pushes down. Of course, the other side you have the maximum drive button, which the candy toys and capsules don't have. Super bright, super nice. So, here's the Joker memory. Here's my fashion accessory Joker memory. Same purple. Awesome. Golden tip, of course. Of course, the purple light doesn't stay on all the time, it saves battery. Yeah, Joker. Awesome. People love Joker. Kamen by the Joker. Next we have the lunar memory. Nice and yellow. And then because now we have the trigger memory, which is super awesome, rare and really expensive if you get the trigger magnum. What I suggest is now that if you can get this belt for cheaper, you can get the Korean versions, the trigger magnum and the metal shaft, because the toy is identical. Most people complain about the Korean version because the sounds are different. But if you get this belt, no worries. In fact, you have an extra Korean trigger and metal for maybe your evil version of double. Because this memory is completely identical to the one in the trigger magnum, as you see in a sec. Henshin. The blue is so nice in here. Now, of course, with the trigger memory, when you stick it in its gun, this does the sound noise like the skull memory. Meaning that if you want the maximum drive, you probably need the candy or capsule toys, because you stick it in the maximum drive slot, it would just make the so, oh well. Heat memory is the candy toy comparison. Yeah. Color's darker here. And now the metal memory. Here's the candy toy comparison. God, this sounds awful. Like that. The white light. Don't walk into the white light. Because after that it just makes like sort of swinging noises. I think it's just a random order, to be honest. So yeah, it is identical to the metal shaft memory. So yeah, these are just reissued memories. So in fact, comparing both the new Super Best versions, I say the Deca driver is a lot better because it actually has something new. The new cards and new plastics. Now of course with this one there is nothing new at all, because these are all just reissued stuff. Of course the trigger and metal memories are very rare indeed, so it is a good idea to pick this up if you haven't already and you love Kamen Rider Double. Just for funsies, I'm just gonna put them in. I love that blue-green color in there. As you can see, the sound's a bit delayed on this one for some reason. So that's that. Yeah, perfect time to pick this up. If you want these memories, of course, Hong Kong's going to be having Kamen Double next year, in which the trigger and metal shaft should not be that rare, and they'll be on for retail prices in the retail shops. Jump cut. And now finally I have the driver, I can finally do this. Awesome. Of course, since I have these new memories now, I'm just gonna like mess around. Turn this on. Cool. Now let's finally move on to the last belt.